It's another month and another Chinese car. Today we'll be taking a closer look at the new facelifted Haval H6. This H6 came to our market in June 2021, and a couple of years late, there's this facelift. Haval refreshed the exterior design of the H6, gave it a new interior, updated the drivetrain, and the lineup has also been updated. Don't worry, I'll take you through everything you need to know about this Haval H6. If you are new to the channel, please like the video and consider subscribing to Cars24. Your support is highly appreciated. And number one, let's start with the range lineup. There's a total of 7 derivatives of this H6, and here's the list. The range kicks off with the luxury 2-wheel drive. This is followed by a 2-wheel drive super luxury. Mid-range, there's a 4-wheel drive luxury and a super luxury. On the top end of the lineup, there's a 2-wheel drive luxury hybrid and a 2-wheel drive ultra luxury hybrid. Haval introduced the first plug-in hybrid in their showroom. This H6 GT plug-in hybrid has a starting price of around 799,900 rands. And here's something interesting about this plug-in hybrid. The total system output is as high as 342 kilowatts of power and 762 newton meters of torque, which means this car will accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers in just 4.9 seconds. Even the Golf R has nothing on this H6 GT plug-in hybrid. Now back to this H6. The range starts from 495,500 rands and goes all the way up to 799,900 rands for the plug-in hybrid. We'll dissect the total cost of ownership of this H6 near the end of this vid. Now that you have a clear idea of the H6 lineup, and number 2, let's talk about the changes Haval has made on this car, starting with the exterior. The H6 has now a larger grille, which occupies most of this front profile. On either side of the grille are LED headlights and LED daytime running lights, which comes as standard across the H6 range lineup. Looking at the side of the car, you get these blacked out 19-inch alloy wheels as standard. It would have been nice to have the side mirrors in black as well, since the roof rails are black. But anyways, here's the back of the H6, and to be honest, I'm very disappointed they removed the light bar from the original H6 because it looked very nice, especially at night. This is what you get now. Here in front it says Haval, and here at the back it says GWM. And number 3, let's talk about the H6 Practicality. This is a family SUV, so Practicality is one of those things that you drive on. This is me sitting at the back of the car. It's a spacious car. Knee room and leg room is very good. For comfort, you have this center armrest with 2 cup holders, and these isofix anchor points are easy to use if you want to fit a child seat. The boot has an electric tailgate, and this boot space is quite huge. A small family will not have a problem here. The rear seat do fold in a 60/40 split if you want more boot space. I've already told you about a spare wheel underneath the 4th floor. Here's a fun fact. Fire extinguishers are mandatory for larger cars in China. This is why most Chinese SUV you'll have them equipped with a fire extinguisher, so don't get alarmed. Now let's move on to number 4. Let's look at the interior design of this facelifted H6. Few things are certain in life, and the good looking interior from GWM is one of them. This design is similar to the one you will find on the P300, P500 and the Tank 500. The dashboard has a mixture of hard and soft touch materials, and the area we'll be using are made of soft touch materials for obvious reasons. The dashboard is occupied by this large 14.6-inch touchscreen, which is compatible with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The screen is very responsive with smooth transitions, as you can see. In front of you is a 10.25-inch instrument cluster that houses all your driving information. You get a dual zone climate control system, and as much as it is embedded in the infotainment system, you have shortcut buttons to operate this system, which is nice. You get this wireless charging pad, 2 cup holders, and this center armrest with an underneath storage area. You get more storage area here in the glove box and underneath the center console. The H6 have 2 USB ports in front with a 12-volt socket. These are your seats with memory and 6-way electric adjustment for the drive and 4-way electric adjustment for the passenger.
Please close my sunroof.
Let's now move on to number 5. I got a chance to test drive this car, and this is what I can tell you. The car has a thick, lovely multifunction steering wheel, which is lovely to use and makes you feel like you're in control of the car. The size of the screens in this car seems to be going up with each model, but I'm happy to report that the screens are not distracting when you are driving. The black theme is actually perfect. There are 2 engine options you can choose from. There's a 2-liter engine which produces 170 kilowatts of power and 380 newton meters of torque. This is mated to a 9-speed dual-class transmission, and you can have this drivetrain in front or in all-wheel drive. The second engine is a 1.5-liter HEV, which produces 179 kilowatts of power and 530 newton meters of torque. This system is mated to a dedicated hybrid transmission and is only available in front-wheel drive. What we are driving right now is a 2-liter super luxury with all its safety features like adaptive cruise control and lane keeping assist. The car is loaded with these safety features and they obviously come with a lot of beeping, but you'll get used to it. It comes with this full 360-degree surround view camera which is in high definition, and it's very helpful when you are trying to park this car because this H6 is a huge car. This H6 is a family car. It's very quiet on the road with minimal wind noise and tire noise. The suspension is very soft, so basically I enjoyed driving this H6. Now let's move on to number 6. But before we do, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Cast24. Me on this side, I'll keep delivering these videos to you. Your support is highly appreciated. At number 6, let's calculate the total cost of owning a Haval H6. In the beginning of this video, I mentioned that this car starts from 495,500 rands and goes all the way up to 799,900 rands for the plug-in hybrid. If you are wondering about everything else in between, don't worry, I got you covered. This table shows all the derivatives with their price in South African rands. These prices include a 7-year 200,000 km warranty, a 7-year 75,000 km service plan, a 7-year unlimited roadside assistance, and if you are buying the HEV, the battery system warranty is 8 years or 150,000 kilometers. We'll use this 2-liter super luxury to calculate the car's total cost of ownership. If we finance 542,500 rands for 72 months at 10.75% interest rate with no balloon and no deposit, we can expect to spend around 10,348 rands on installment per month. If we add 2,000 rands for petrol, 2,000 rands for a comprehensive insurance cover, and 150 rands for a car check, this will take our estimated monthly cost of ownership for a car to around 14,498 rands per month. Number 7 is my final verdict. I'm a big fan of this Haval H6. It has a striking exterior, premium interior, it's practical, has a good drivetrain, and there are a lot of derivatives to choose from petrol to plug-in hybrid. Personally, I'll go to the second-hand market for a used pre-facelift, which still looks pretty modern, and save myself some extra cash. We'll meet again on our next video. Until next time. Peace.